Yo, what up? What up? Y'all know the deal, man. Like and share, like and share, like and share. So we get this thing out everywhere. There's anywhere in the world could be, but so be right here with me, the BABGOG. And I appreciate you to pull up on me. What's going on, man? The Black Mecosphere is crazy. That's still going too. Again, man. You know what's funny, bro? Um, you do this shit long enough, you forget about certain motherfuckers, like certain characters and shit, right? Shout out to One Kim One. We have to remaster the intro for a crisper sound. Yeah, bro. Hey man, if y'all know somebody, I gotta switch it up anyway. I know I switch it up like every year, so I gotta do a new one anyway. Appreciate you, brotherhood too. Yeah, bro. Listen, man. If you've been around here, yo, Swarty, what up, fam? I got my chips and sauce already. Yeah, man. Listen, bro. Um, I don't know. I'm just talking shit tonight for real. I don't really got no topic or nothing that I wanted to what's name. It's a smoke show, so tonight will be as long or short pauses y'all make it for the most part or whatever. But no, I do have, so I guess like I don't know. I'm thinking about that for a overall show, so I don't really want to broach that. There's two things I don't want to broach because, but nah, fuck it, I'll broach it anyway. Listen, man, I say this and I keep saying this, man. People's understanding of people, right? Like just like humans in general, is so minimal, right? Um, and this is why I think we end up in a lot of these back and forths and arguments, confusions, and whatever, is because society has put limitations on both men and women, right? And limitations and expectations at the same time, right? So if and when you find out that the programming is no longer valid or was wrong from the onset, right? Now, I guess we got to make a matrix reference, right? You become the anomaly and everything's trying to get rid of you because you're acting outside of the programming, right? And it's crazy, like how the whole Matrix thing, I guess, red pill shit really, really translates if you get deep into it, right? Um, Men, but black men specifically, have come into a awakening point of understanding that the way we are always been told to do things, whatnot, what have you, again, not not removing masculinity, not removing accountability, not removing responsibility, not removing any of those things, but keeping those things, but then also at the same time holding the other party accountable, right? I think if we get into the Bible and we look into that, right? Um, the Bible tells us that Eve was the person that was deceived. Ultimately, Adam was held responsible for listening to Eve. But at the same time, the curse, okay, the curse was because of Eve. The punishment came because of Eve. So even though we like to say, um, well, the man was ultimately responsible, which agreed, right? The first person punished was the woman. The curse was on the woman, right? Let me put this in here just in case. Lady Quantum Love, what's up? In case y'all want to come up. So once you understand, even God held women responsible, right? Right? If God held women responsible, what make you too good to do the same? If God held women responsible, what makes man too good to do the same? Why are we always trying to protect women from, especially when again history tells us, be it, you know, historical context or biblical or religion or whatever you want to call it, right? if and whenever you do not regulate the women and hold the women to the standard, the women are going to press the issue. The women are going to test the boundaries. The women are going to act naive, right? And do whatever the fuck they want to do and then cry about it to try to get out of being held accountable, right? Shout out to Swarthy. 1 Timothy 2:14, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman was deceived, was in the transgression. Timothy 2:15, notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbirth if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. Yeah. Men are not too good to hold women accountable. Men are too weak to hold women. 24 birds. That's a great point. But you know what? 24 birds. I'm glad you said that. Now, the crazy thing about it is the weakness has been turned into strength, right? See how crazy the world is when we really look into this shit and we delve into it and have a conversation. Men turn trying to absolve women and protect women from accountability, right? That's strength when it's really weakness. Because again, if you can't make the woman follow the rules, the woman's in control, right? If you can't make the women follow the rules and the women get to do whatever they want to do, where the women need to get to operate outside of the program, the system, right? Now you constantly have to adjust to something that's the fucking anomaly. Creed, chill out. Men can't hold women accountable because you can't punish them other than leave. It is what it is. Well, no. I agree to a thing, but I'm not even talking about relationship. I'm just talking about societal. Period. Now, there is a way, unpopular way. Now, again, I'm not gonna, go there, right? But there has to be a way to bring women back into the order and the fold because this shit is just getting worse and worse and worse. A lot of these personalities, man, extreme conservative black people that I agree with the message to a degree, but then I have to cut it off because I understand they're not doing it. They're doing it equally or much more for the validation of white people versus the progression of black people. That's why I've never, again, man, when people challenge certain things about me, bro, I just laugh because it's so much money. I could have fucking just, put on a MAGA hat, said niggas ain't shit, said shit the motherfucking actually appease the white man like they swear I be doing when I'm not. If I wanted the bag, it's easy. I got the background, I got everything. I'm a fucking military veteran. Um, you know, all this other shit, but I refuse to do that because that goes against my principle. I'm not here to make white people comfortable, happy, or any other things, right? That's why I talk shit to y'all. I keep my shit talking to the niggas. If white people happen to overhear, okay, cool, fine. But I'm not out here to make the white people feel good and black fatigue and all this other shit and la la la. You know, for 10 pieces of silver, as they say. A lot of these people, bro, I fall back because I see that's what this is. At the end of the day, bro, you can't get away from your blackness and what they call it, your real nigga your nigga wake up call or whatnot, what have you, will happen by those same people. Yo, what up?
Mr.
Why is it not showing?
Fantastic. What it do? Brother.
I can't complain. What's up, bro?
Time I told you that in person at the boxing match when you put belt to ass. Um, appreciate you for helping me, with the veteran side of stuff. This is a little off topic of what you was talking about.
Hmm.
I know everybody say this shit when they talking to creators, but I agree with a lot of shit you say, but the one thing I have a pushback with you on is the rip slavery got on us. Now I ain't no excuse type nigga. Straight, I'm straight. But to kind of it seemed like you poo the lingering effects that slavery still got on us. I'm not saying it's an excuse, but how else do you explain why we don't fuck with each other? It is already ingrained in us since slavery. That's how I feel about it, man. Tell me what you think about that.
No, so I give some credence to that. Like I said, I still got a post traumatic slave syndrome is what they talk about, right? And I give some credence to that. Where that may be a thing.
Move around real
Trying to
quick.
think of the term, right? Where you get certain things passed down
Yeah,
from
give me a
okay, generation to generation, right? So I give a little bit of credence to that, but the problem that I have is that there's way too much information out here for us to take advantage of to work past that, and just a willingness to do it. If
right,
you can do that and
right.
we can work together in certain things in certain avenues and work with other groups of people as long as money's involved, right? There's too many examples of other groups of people and how they work together for us just not to refuse to do it. So that's why I can't blame slavery, because there have been people that came from, again, slavery. Everybody suffered from slavery. Everybody. Now you can make the argument and say that we're the most recent people. I mean, that's a good leg to stand on, right? But at the end of the day, if the Bloods and Crips can call a truce, let's just use that small thing for like a short period of time. Why can't it be permanent? You know what I'm saying? If they can hold to the
Right.
truce, and they can do that for whatever reason it may be for a time being. It's just a decision to be made. So that's why the slavery shit got too much of a chokehold on us, bro. We just gotta we
It
gotta
do, but I think we never really got over it. We still want acknowledgement and I'm sorry for it, which we not gonna get. I agree. But my main question to you is, and I know this your term, but how do we rectify niggerlander syndrome? Like, what do you think is an actionable step for niggerlander?
no, bro. Actually, that's that. I really I don't know. I don't, man. I wish I had the answer. And this is why I say, if there was to be anything, one of the biggest things the black community needs is like mental health services, like free mental health shit, right? If I would say that. But again, it's a decision, man. I just said this. I didn't get over the niggerlander syndrome, so I was about 40, bro, because of this constant
Yeah,
thing where like you niggas want to meme mug and eye wrestle and all this
yeah.
other shit. And it's like, and you just gotta come to a point to where it's like, hey man, you got it, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's pointless. So I think the more that we just make the decision to understand the next black man, like I don't get anything out of fighting you or hurting you or getting anything physical that could turn much worse, and just be kind. You know what I'm saying? Or not even kind, just be cordial, right? Give a nigga a nod and move on. And I think that just starts with each of us on an individual basis.
Yeah, but every ghetto, every toughest hood, that's what's going on. Ain't no community.
Nah,
F your couch, F you, F the street.
nah. And
No
like I said,
21.
I think that's something that again we definitely have to work on. In your Chicago, your Atlanta, your Memphis, your Detroit, your DC, your Houston, hell, your Jacksonville, your Dade County, your what Montgomery, Alabama, your New Orleans, Baton Rouge, right? All these places, bro. Again, this has to be something as to where we just speak about it and hold each other to a standard, man. I mean, a big step of it would be, and it's crazy how the rappers did the whole fuck the streets thing, but then they folded. Had you had rappers really stand on that and be like, hey man, nah, this shit over with. We have to, for the sake of the kids coming up. No, bro, the street shit is dead. We're not promoting more street shit or whatever, or at least we're gonna tell the kids the street shit is for entertainment. Don't do this. We're gonna sponsor math clubs and science clubs and robotics and shit like that, so on and so forth. Not just fucking Pop Warner and AU. You feel me? Even
Right.
though again those things keep those things, but yeah, man, it's just too many people that it's the glorification of the streets that's fucking everything up. That's the biggest part of the niggerlander syndrome. Glorification and excuses for the streets, bro. That's the biggest problem.
Okay, man. Well, I just wanted to pick your brain with that, man. I ain't gonna take up much of the time. Salute to you, man,
I
and
appreciate you,
keep
bro.
doing your thing, bro. I'ma always be supporting you, my brother.
Hey, man, I greatly appreciate you, man. For
All
sure.
right,
Yep.
for sure.
Yep. Hey, man, shout out to King, man. King Goody for coming up, bro. Again, like I said, this is for, man. If you don't agree with me on anything, bro, we talk about whatever it is. Little Rock, what up, fam? Can't look to the rappers and send a positive message. They are the problem. Well, K Mac, this is the thing, right? I agree with you, but at the same time, that's the only people that can reach a certain um a certain contingent at this point, right? That's the only people that the street niggas gonna listen to. The street niggas have to curtail the street niggas to getting back to um rules. You know what I'm saying? To where you ain't got to worry about your kid getting shot up at a motherfucking birthday party. You feel me? So you and this and again is as much as I can't stand the street niggas and I the cancer that they are, I understand that you're never going to be able to get rid of that first and foremost. It's never going to be a perfect world where there are no street niggas, drug dealer, killer, gorilla niggas. That they're gonna always exist. But most importantly, the only people they actually respect and that could talk to them without it getting violent. This is the craziest thing too, right? And again, people don't understand, bro. Um, you know how many justified homicides there are a year? That's something we never talk about. The number of justified homicides, like self defense shit, and like not non street motherfuckers. Citizens that somebody breaking their house or somebody try to do some shit, and it was this one guy. I think he just recently died of cancer, but he had three legal kills. Three legal self defense fucking kills, bro, before he left this motherfucking earth from cancer. Okay, you will be surprised. We don't never hear about that. We only hear about the crime aspect, right? But you need the street niggas, the rappers, and so on and so forth, because that's the only people that those dudes are gonna respect. Those dudes don't know who when they don't care about who Robert F. Smith is. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. They'll never care, right? So the only person they go listen to is Boosie. Only person they go listen to is 21. Only person they go listen to is fucking Dirk or whatever, right? YNs are video gaming kids when they are away from the members, so it boils down to proximity. Well, no, no. A video game kid don't turn into a killer, Mister. Don't be naive. I don't believe that. We're the video game generation, bro. No, no. And again, it's still a small, very very small contingent. But yeah, nah, the video game kids are not the not the steppers, bro. No sir. But understanding, bro, the major steps we have to take in a very very short time, in understanding the time limit or the clock that we're on, bro. That's the craziest thing. I saw my mom today, and she was like, "You gonna be 42 or 43 this year?" I'm like 43, and bro, I can't. I've been on this earth for fucking 43, going on 43 years, bro. Just take a second, bro. Just take a second. Take a second. Chapter participation, chapter participation, chapter participation, right? Take a second, bro, and think back to the earliest point that you can remember. And then just all the shit that you can think about in between. Bro, we don't even, I don't want to say take it for granted, right? Because I don't think we take life for granted. I just think life happens so fast and over a period of time as to where there's so much shit you forget, bro. You have to sit down and think. This is why I tell y'all, man, bro, I am so appreciative of where I am, understanding where I came from, right? Um, and making the right decisions. People love to throw stupid shit at me, right? The first thing they do is, oh, nigga, you was in the army. Army, oh, army ass nigga. It's easy to go in the army and get a check. And I'm like, nigga, if it was that easy, first and foremost, everybody would do it, right? Secondly, nigga, I'm not the army. All of the military for niggas, it's only one branch of the military, the army. You in the army, then you the army, the army, the army, the army. No, nigga. No. Swarty, what's up, man? Shout out to Swarty, man. Happy early birthday, brother. See, look at all the 40-year-old, man. Hey, JT, happy birthday, brother. You feel me? Yeah, that's crazy. That's the deified nigga and give a nigga to Jesus is crazy. Right. Yeah, you a sergeant. Yeah, Little Rock crazy, man. But nah, man. One of the easiest thing people say, right? But then you gotta give yourself, and I tell you this for real, man. And this isn't being vain, this isn't being narcissistic or whatever. I think that we're just told, black men specifically, again, right, to where you can't even be proud of yourself. This is why we have such a lack of um self-esteem and stuff like that and confidence. They talk about all the time because, bro, if you made the right decisions in life, man, that shit is not easy. It is not easy, bro. Especially like on, bro, the nigger grading system. For one, if you ain't motherfucking famous, rich, you ain't shit. First and foremost, you a black man, you ain't fucking famous or rich. Oh, broke ass nigga, lame ass nigga. Don't mind give a fuck about what you got going on, nigga. You ain't nobody, nigga. Right? You you ain't nobody. Remember that. Remember this shit, bro. Remember. Oh, you think you somebody? Ain't I supposed to? I'm supposed to think I'm nothing. Then hell, even Martin Luther King said, "Hey, if you a street sweeper, you fucking be the best street sweeper you can be, right?" But constantly, black men, black boys are told, like, you can't have any pride in yourself, you know, unless you're the, really, really good at sports or talented and entertaining or some shit like that, and so on and so forth, bro. You can't celebrate intellect, right? You can't celebrate just being a genuinely good person. You can't celebrate those things, right? You can only celebrate what niggas allow to be celebrated, what niggas appreciate, and what niggas put as a positive. So when you look at your life, man, and you've done mostly nobody's perfect, but you've made the right decisions in your life, man, to put you in a good position to where you ain't out here scraping and scrambling, right? And especially if you able to have your way for the most part, bro. Again, bro, you winning. You winning. This thing as to where, oh nigga, you ain't got no money because you ain't driving a Bentley, you don't live in a mansion, you don't got $1 million, all this shit. And it's like, well, that's like 99.99999% of people, bro. What are we saying? Right? What are we saying? Clearly, right? So now I can't be happy and I can't celebrate my life unless I fucking make millionaire status. Unless I'm driving a motherfucking brand new Rolls Royce. And that's what I'm telling you, man. This life shit, bro. I don't have all the answers. I just got my shit figured out. Once you reach a level of confidence and comfort, bro, Confidence and comfort. Hey man, not meaning, of course, you just stop. As a man, you're always supposed to strive to get better in every way, shape, form, or fashion. But at the same time, you have to understand there's going to be a time as to where this is your ceiling. This is it, right? Michael Jordan had to retire. He had to hang that jersey up. You don't get to do nothing for forever, bro. Right? Even in chasing money, even in fucking getting better, right? Um, and I think just it's too much focus on the chase, the chase, the chase, the chase, the chase. But what do you want? What do you want? Have you made a plan for your life for the next 5, 10, 15, 20? Shit, life expectancy is shit for us, what, 70? Have you, if you, bro, that's that. Listen, simplest shit be the most profound when you really think about it, right? And I start saying this, um, probably with last year after my birthday. You do understand every day you live is a day closer to the day you're not gonna live, right? Every day you wake up is one day closer to the day you won't. So if you're not satisfied in your life, what are you doing? I'm not saying quit your job and go out here and motherfucking, what I'm saying? Try to make a motherfucking NFL roster at 52, nigga. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, bro, you have to find a balance in life. And I know for a fact that we don't focus on comfort, right? And what was the other one I said? The two C's. I forgot what the other one what was. I'm showing my age, right? You were at the FU status. Look up the movie The Gambler. Good work. Okay, I'll definitely check it out. Yeah, man, your health. That's what I'm saying. Checkmate forever. That's what I'm telling you, bro. It's crazy. K Mac, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. But I think the humanization of the black man has to happen in order for that to happen. Black men have to be seen as human beings, bro, in order for that shit to work. Niggas is dicks and wallets at this point. That's all you are. And unfortunately, again, the straight black man is at the bottom of the fucking totem pole of black people. Black women, brotherfuckers, bull daggers, and then straight black dudes. That's the order. Until black men are at our straight black men are at our proper place in the hierarchy, bro, shit's never gonna get better. But understanding that though, right? You still gotta get yourself right first, bro. I think there's a lot of people out here, still trying to figure life out, right? Still trying to live life by whatever fucking nigga standard has been created, right? The nigga rules. And then, once the shit don't work, man, you know, you find yourself with 20 years left on the earth and you still haven't figured this shit out. Asking questions. Who am I? What do I want? All this other shit. You gotta figure this shit out early, man. You gotta make the right decisions and put yourself in position to get what you want. It's a lot of people out here, dog. Some of the happiest people in the world, believe it or not, man. Homeless motherfuckers. I learned this? I learned that shit when I was in Virginia Beach. I never forget. Me and my son was living with me right before COVID hit. And we just go to the beach on the weekend. We hit the fucking boardwalk and shit. And I never forget this shit. It was a bunch of beach bums, man. Whole bunch of fucking beach bums. Whole bunch of beach bums. And bro, they just listening to music. Everybody giving them, they living off the people just giving them money and shit. They probably high as a motherfucker. They had like a 6-pack of beer or a 12-pack of beer. Like, hey man, you want a beer? Like, hell no. You ain't finna diddy me, nigga. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't beer. It was liquor. They had liquor. They had liquor. That's what it was. Because it was like, hey man, you want a drink, bro? Like, hell no. Shout out to Lil Rock, man, in the building, bro. A1 Day 1. Mailbox money. Appreciate you, bro. Ain't nothing but some money. 10 for the win, bro. For the creatine fund, of course, man. Take your creatine too, fellas. Take your creatine. In the words of Big L, we live by street rules that thugs created over 30 years ago. He said, listen, man, that's real shit, dog. Hey, them teeth be gone, but hey, like their hair is luxurious, bro. Them teeth be gone. They be smiling like a motherfucker. But bruh, just fucking getting to the point of where you like what you see in the mirror, dog, right? I know this is like some motivational speaker shit or whatever, so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, though, this is where it starts. A lot of this shit, like I said, starts, bro, because most people never ever had true confidence, bro, and had a true love for themselves. This is why niggas be so pressed, with one little piece of pussy. Right? This is why a nigga put his value in a woman, wanting him or some shit. Not saying, a woman's not important. Hey, y'all know how I'm coming, right? But saying though, understanding that you're the person as the man that's accomplished, that's got a plan, that's got goals set, right? That's still fucking moving upwardly, right? That you are the A side in whatever situation you come into, right? In your life. What are we doing? What are we talking about? Yeah, I'm telling you, Swarley, I'm telling you, bro. Listen, I seen it. Of course, you got the down bad motherfuckers and shit and all lie. But hey, man, the beach bums. You ever been to Hawaii, bro? If you been to Hawaii, bro, Hawaii, shout out to Prime. Is Prime in here? I don't know if Prime's in here. Prime will tell you. Or anybody's been in Hawaii or live in Hawaii. Bro, they got a whole that's like one of the first tent cities I ever saw in my life. Hawaii, bro. They had this whole park. Niggas put a fucking tents up in. And I'm like, yo, what's going on over there? They camping? They're like, nah, man, those are the homeless people. This was back in 04. Right? Shout out to him, man. Mr. Don't Be Naive. Appreciate your brother for the 10. Ain't nothing but some money. You about the only brother who talked that talk in these panels. Hey, man, listen, bro. Why would I not? Why would I not, man? Why would I not? But yeah, they had the homeless people out there, man. These motherfuckers were homeless in Hawaii. They would go on the fucking beach all day, tan, surf, whatever, have fun, ask people, beg people for money, get some food here or there, and live in fucking Hawaii, bro. Rent free, carefree. Take a motherfucking bath in the motherfucking in the ocean. Again, not saying, of course, that's optimal. But what I'm saying is, if those people can find a way to be happy, right, in the worst of conditions, right, even the people living under the fucking bridge, bro, right? You know what I'm saying? What can you do to make your life to where you're happy in it? What? What do you need to do for you, for you to be satisfied with your life? Again, satisfaction isn't staying stagnant. Satisfaction does not equal stagnant. But I'm saying, right? What adjustments do you need to make, right, for you to turn everything around to where you wake up in the morning understanding that every day is a motherfucking blessing. This is why I say, bro, I don't. A lot of people I told you, I perfected the art of fuck it, and this is why relationships for me are difficult, right? Because I don't give a fuck about most shit. It's not for me too, right? For the most part, the vast majority of shit in life has a fucking solution, right? Problem solution. Break it, fix it, right? Some of the shit may be a little bit harder than the other, right? But at the end of the day, it's really simple, cut and dry if you look at it that way. If you fucked up, you made a mistake, the shit is done, you can't go undo it, right? So you start from what you can fix. If you offended somebody or whatever, and you can mend that relationship, you mend it, you apologize, and you move forward. Motherfuckers be worried and too concerned about the shit you can't, bro. There are no time machines. There are no time machines, bro. We get hung up in so much shit, right? That you can never be able to go back and change. But I think that's why it's important, man, to pull the positive out of the things that you can, of course, right? There are gonna be some shit shows in life, bro. We all had points in life where shit was just bad. And they say it comes in threes, right? Bro, I tell you, when the whole shit went down, my baby mama put me on child support, right? Because I got fucking married. Bro, put me on child support, took fucking like 33% of my fucking money. Um, you know, went from all the bills being on time, paid, everything good, fine, to nigga, no money left. Couldn't pay the mortgage. Had to sell my shoes that I lost just to motherfucking make ends meet. Right? Had a baby, brand new. What? When she did that, my son was here. Brand new baby here. Bitch did the shit out of spite. I'm thinking about this shit in my head. Right? I told you, shit was so stressful, bro. I got fucking shingles. That's why I laugh at the shit that people be talking about, bro. When it's like, nigga, oh, you just mad because you can't get women and shit. Nigga, I had a bitch that was so obsessed with me, nigga. She tried to destroy my life. You ain't never had that. You ain't even never had a bitch that was so mad that you left her and moved on, nigga. That she tried to destroy your life, nigga. All right. I laugh at the shit that people say because I have a opinion about the negative behavior of women. Now I'm automatically this guy that just, you know. But again, that's the shaming tactic, right? Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying again, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's why you have to, have the confidence in yourself and be like, hey, well, look, Shawty, this is I can try to explain it to you, But if you don't get it and the shit don't work, it just won't work. I'm sorry. But I can't go back. Once you reach that level of fucking life, bro, you perfect the art of fuck it, nigga, you can't go backwards. You can't. That shit is torture. Worrying about shit you can't fix, man, and shit you can't change versus just, figuring some shit out in real time, building a plane that you fly, as we say. Man, I came out of that shit, bro. I was like, God, that's how I knew niggas talk shit, bro. That's how I knew God was real, bro. Only way I fucking made it. If there's ever been a day where I could have motherfucking took this motherfucking dick off and put hands on my fucking baby mama, nigga. I could have hung this motherfucking dick and balls on the wall, pause, and feet. Because, bro, she was literally trying to ruin my life. You know what I'm saying? Playing with my kids, playing with my relationship with my kids and shit, right? Knowing. And most importantly, it was just like, to me, it didn't register to me because it's like, yo, at one point in time, yo, I loved you. I never did nothing wrong. I never fucked you over. I never I never cheated, no shit like that. I did right by you, bro. When you know what I'm saying? I should have got the fuck on. And this was a reward because you in your feelings, right? And that was my crash course in women, fucking nigga. What's a doctorate level class? Nigga, 405, nigga. That shit right there, you couldn't tell me shit else. That's everything I needed to know about women right there. You can literally be the best thing a bitch ever had in her life, right? And because you refuse to stay because she's just not where you need her to be, you guys aren't on the same level, she'll try to ruin you, bro. And again, even you grow out of the hate shit and you understand it because, damn, I'm that awesome. I'm that motherfucking fantastic. Well, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Want to make me lose everything I got because I kept it pushing. Shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a funny way of looking at it too. That's why, man, listen, man, if you ain't laughing, you ain't living, bro. You gotta laugh more. You definitely gotta find the fucking comedy in life, bro. But yeah, man. Appreciate yourself, man. Appreciate yourself, bro. All of us 40 year olds, all us unks out here, bro. Um, just really take pride in yourself, man. I think that's one of the hardest thing to do as a man because we're constantly told, I'm saying, you're narcissistic, or you're trying to overvalue yourself or whatever, so on and so forth, right? All these different things. When the whole the man's the prize shit came out, black women immediately got fucking pissed the fuck off. And I think that was one of the biggest issues and problems is, again, black men, we weren't allowed to love ourselves. As corny as the shit may sound, as lame as it may sound or whatever, right? But again, think about this, bro. Again, if you can't love you, nigga, you can't love yourself. You can't love nobody else. You can't love yourself. You can't be happy in life. You can't appreciate life. You can't enjoy life. You don't love yourself, bro. You don't give a fuck about you. You can't celebrate you. You know what I'm saying? Your little wins, your little big wins in life and shit. You feel me? The shit that don't nobody else really give a fuck about, but the shit that you really care about. You gonna always be angry, nigga. You'll be mad. Oh, fuck it. That's why he has so many fights with niggas, man. Niggas is walking around with a whole bunch of unresolved trauma and just mad. They're not happy in life. You happy in life, bro. You ain't got time for that shit. I ain't got time to be fighting you, my nigga. You got it, man. You right, brother. I'm a bitch ass, pussy ass nigga, man. You got it, brother. Yeah, you right, man. Right on, brother. Blessings, peace and blessings. Listen, I'm telling you, man. Listen, man. They start putting all that funny shit in the water after us. All that motherfucking frog turning men frog to women frog juice and shit. They start putting that shit in the water after us, man. They say the pause, super pause. All right, but I gotta say this. They saying the new niggas got smaller nuts. Okay, I don't know what the fuck they got going on out here. They say the new niggas, these new niggas, got smaller nuts.
But truth is, when you snip a nigga's nuts,
Unfortunately, a lot of women have not been taught the right things by other women. Instead, they try to teach you things about supposed to be teaching the Bible instead of God. So, well, no, yeah, we know that's cooked, bro. That's cooked. That's dead. That's over with. The removal of I'll say actual religion and the replacement with all this prosperity shit. That's been another one of the biggest detriments to the black community. That's been another big thing to where we had actual preaching and things like when we kids, and then it turned to Creflo Dollar and TD Jakes and Eddie Long, where these women are literally giving their fucking sons up to fucking demons. Yeah, man. Again, that's what they say. Hey, shout out to UFO Kamikaze. Again, that's what I'm telling you. Oh man, yeah, a man ain't supposed. I told y'all, bro. When niggas said that shit here, that's when I knew, like, nigga, nah, nigga, I am not with you niggas. A man ain't supposed to be happy. A man ain't supposed to be happy. A man ain't supposed to be concerned with fucking happiness. So, nigga, why the fuck does it exist, nigga? A nigga ain't supposed to be concerned with oxygen either. Hold your breath. See what happened. I'm telling you, man. That's again. That's why I say all of this. A lot of this machismo ego shit, bro. Right? A lot of this shit, bro. It's just pointless. Yeah, I forget. I mean, I heard niggas say that shit, bro, and I was like, bro, y'all wilding, bro. Y'all niggas smoking dope. Niggas said that shit, and I was like, hey, I unsubscribe instantly. Adios, brother. Shit, me. Shit. Who ain't finna be happy? I did not read the motherfucking handbook as to where happiness was limited to women only. Fuck out of here, nigga. Yeah, you got to drop the name. I was like, I heard it's a couple people I heard say it. I was like, this is when I first started doing this shit, man. I heard motherfuckers say that shit. And I was like, but y'all crazy. Y'all wilding. But yeah, man. Once you make the determination for yourself, bro, right? All in all, being successful and fitting some motherfucking again satisfaction into that shit, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, life becomes so much easier, right? You know what I mean? Making sure you're healthy. I gotta go up the road with my dad next week. Hopefully, hopefully his shit turn out to be good. But man, it's just so much shit that go on, man, in such a short time, and we aren't allowed to We don't allow to celebrate the small shit, man. Again, most of us never gonna fucking win a Super Bowl or NBA championship or you know hit the lottery. So what do, man? You got to celebrate the small wins, right? You got to find the shit that motherfucking makes you keep going, dog. Bro, I tell you, man. Listen, nigga, I be some of this shit I be seeing on IG and Twitter and whatever, nigga. I be crying, laughing. Just that, man. Listen, you find some shit that's funny, bro. Listen, man. Find some shit that's gonna make you laugh, bro. Hey, shout out to Melly Mel. You're not supposed to, bro. That's we constantly told. Shout out to Creed. Other people can't make me happy, but I must separate from you if you disrupt my peace. That too. Shout out to Creed. Definitely stay around from motherfucking people you can't stand. Fuck them motherfuckers. Listen, I don't like your ass. Hey, baby, get the hell on. Please, Dad. Listen, man. That's the most important thing. And that's that. Listen, hey, man. Do not be around no miserable ass people, my nigga. That include that little piece of pussy, nigga. Find you some better pussy. Find you some unstressful pussy, nigga. That little pussy stressing you out. Hey, you need to replace it immediately. Okay. You can't stand that motherfucking job, and it's reasonable, of course, right? You know what I'm saying? Don't be motherfucking, 10 years away or 5 years away from retirement, and now you want to do a fucking career shift, my nigga. Don't be stupid. See if you can switch departments to do something. And be a simple kind of man. Oh, be something you love and understand. Baby, be simple kind of man. Oh, won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Oh, and be a simple kind of man. Who is that? Who? Who is that? Anton Shakur. I don't even know. It took me a second. I told y'all. I even know the fucking what's the name, man. Leonard Skinner. Okay. I don't just know the nigga noise. I know a little CCR. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man. That's bro. That if I could, you know, if there's anything I could have told myself earlier, bro. I told y'all. Again, y'all remember this. My A1s know this shit, bro. I told y'all, bro. I never celebrated my birthday until I was like 38. My birthday was I just seen it as another day. Yeah, Melly Mel. I just did. Did I do 10 more Tuesdays? No, I didn't do it this Tuesday. I did Tuesday before. But yeah, I still do 10 for Tuesdays. Yeah. YouTube done fucking got off my neck, sort of, kind of. But as you can see now, motherfuckers ain't sending out no damn ain't sending out no my notifications. People been telling me that for like the last 3 days. Motherfuckers coming to the damn live like an hour late. No notification. It's crazy. But yeah, man. Find a way, bro, to make shit work for you, y'all. Find a way to make things work for you, brother. Sisters too, right? It's a lot easier for women, bro, because women just have so many, you know, so many extra considerations and sympathy and all these different things, and society leans more into making sure that a woman is, you know, Rush, what up? No, it ain't just the bell. They got the bell on, bro. It ain't just the bell. It's YouTube fucking with me. It is what it is. Even this shit, bro, is a part of it. I don't know how many days I'd be like, man, fuck YouTube, for real, for real. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, bro. So look, listen, money can only make you happy if you know what I'm saying. If you got something other than money, they'll raise, brother. If you go pull up, brother, you got to cam up, fam. If not, I understand. That's what people don't understand about this shit, bro. You got all the money in the world, and all you do is fucking spend it to, impress a whole bunch of motherfuckers you don't know and you don't like. What's the purpose? Oh, what up? Oh, whoa, 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 brother. You good, Delray? You showing me the? You might want to turn the camera around the other way, brother. Yeah, you got the camera facing the wrong way. Oh shit! Damn, I know you was that old. There you go. There you go, brother.
What's going on, cuz?
You got it. What's up with you?
Man, what we talking about now? I'm ready to talk plenty shit.
Is whatever.
Okay, well, if we talking about something, you seen that video of the chick getting packed up by the dude in prison?
Huh? What you mean? Oh
Did
yeah,
you?
yeah, 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 yeah. He's like, get the white shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I seen that shit.
Look here, I got a cousin that worked out there at Glaze Correctional.
Uh huh.
I ran
Oh,
into. I said,
that
I
that
ran into
same
her.
prison.
Not. No, they ain't way. I'm just saying she work at Glaze Correctional.
Okay, okay.
I got a cousin that work out there, so I ran into her about 2 days ago, and I brought up the thing. I brought up that video, and she looking salty. I said, "Yeah, because I know you be talking to them dudes in there like that, so you better watch out." And she a little
Oh,
tiny little thing.
oh, word. But I
Yeah,
mean, listen. In Buddy's defense, man, listen. He was being respectful. He told Shorty, hey, man, please don't do that. Please don't do it. She tried to get tough. Got
he
her
did
ass like,
everything right. I ain't
hey,
saying I ain't saying what he did. I ain't saying what he did was right,
yeah, me
but
neither. Yeah, I understand.
but he did everything he was supposed to. And she tried to jump bad up in there, talk some turnaround and cuff up. You don't even have the power to cuff the man. If you ask, come on, you go ask a man or just any dude, period, to turn around and put his hands behind his back, and you ain't got no kind of backup.
Yeah,
She got
and then
everything. She got everything she
he,
deserved.
and he made the other officer pay first though. That was the crazy part. I feel bad for her because he whooped both of them.
Both of them. Both of them. You saw how from her body cam, but it was curb stomping her.
Yeah, stomping her out, man, crazy. But
Curb
like you
stomping
said,
her
hey,
ass.
all she had to do was go get the man what he asked her for. Go get the fucking what's his name.
And man, listen, I know too many. I know quite a few of them little correctional guards, females. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I wasn't always perfect. You know, I did a little in jail, not prison. Niggas sat for about 2 weeks. I ain't go front. Niggas sat about 2 weeks. I ain't did no real time. But even in there, them little guards down there, the little jail chicks be trying to jump bad in there. I'm like, man. And the fucked up part about it is you running it, you know what I'm saying? Once you get released or whatever, a lot of them same hoes you run into. Man, I done ran in like two of them at the flea market.
Oh, word, yeah.
And I just be looking like, yeah, bitch, yeah, you remember all that fuck shit you was talking up there on Tower 4? Oh, I was just doing my job. Yeah, nah, bitch, I don't hear that shit now. I don't hear. I go back now. Shit, I got a reason to now, bitch. What's
shit.
happening?
I'll let her
Yeah,
live, man. Stall her
dog,
out there, Ray. Stall her
man,
out.
listen, bro. I'm telling you, I saw, and she remembered me, and I went straight to business. I said, "Yeah, you remember that shit you were talking? How you gonna take my cars for some cars now?" She took my cars and was talking shit, threw the cards all on the ground and every damn thing. Told some, and you better not pick them up, otherwise, I'm gonna have a goon squad coming on you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy,
man.
bro.
Yeah. So you know, when I saw that, you know, hey, you know, that shit hit home for me. I'm sorry, but hey, it is what it is.
Game is game.
But besides that, man, listen, man, you've been doing good work out in these streets, man. I be trying to turn a lot of the cats that I know on to you and everything. I'll be like, listen, I know we be on YouTube and everything. Watch this dude if you ever get a chance. Watch him. You know what I'm saying? He got some good. You say a lot of shit that a lot of real talk that a lot of dudes scared to say. And I think you done rubbed off on me a little too much because, man, listen, my own mama be getting mad at me now, man.
I apologize, man. I apologize,
No,
Mom B, man.
it's cool. It's cool, though. It's cool because, you know, it's like this. You already thinking it. You already be thinking it, and you just be trying to figure out a way to verbalize it. But sometimes you just gotta come up the middle on them on people.
Hey, man.
Have it come out. I'm like, listen, hey, I'm your son. You still gonna love me, but hey, this how this is. We had a conversation, and I asked her. I say, well, look at mama. I say, I'm out the dating game. I say, but I got my son here. I say, my son he just graduated college. He got his doggone bachelor's in architecture. So he got a real piece of paper that he could do something with.
Yep.
I say, let me ask you this. I said, let me ask you this, because you know, I know you want some grandbabies, some great grands and all that. Do you want your grandson fooling with any of these little gals out here? Because she run a daycare center, so she see the shit that come through.
Yeah.
I say, them same gals who bring their kids there are right around my son's age.
Yep.
Do you want my son dealing with anything like that? Because, mama, unfortunately, it's almost 70% of women out here before they hit 20 already got a baby. So his pickings already slim. She just got quiet. My dad is sitting over in the chair like, all right, now you go ahead now, because when you leave, I gotta hear that shit from your mama. Go ahead and get out, because I gotta hear that shit from your mama. So he co-signed saying it's right, but you know, he ain't, you know, he trying to still keep
the pot.
right. He's still trying to keep the peace.
Well, first and foremost, man, shout out to your son, man. Shout out to you for you know, put him on the right track so you're able to do that. Like you said, that architecture, bro, that's a really good feel like that. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't go there and waste his money. You feel me?
Man, I'm gonna tell you. Now I ain't never went broke for nothing, but anything that he had that boy asked me as far as with school and everything, I'll starve. I will starve. I eat the Haitian dirt cookies to get it for him. That's how serious I'm about him.
Hey, man, that's real dad shit, man.
Yeah, man,
Congrats to you, brother.
people don't realize and see and listen. People actually get comfortable as a black man when you talk like that. They don't like to hear that shit.
No, they don't, and they don't ever give us the credit, man. Everybody put this fucking, you know, this bullshit deadbeat dad shit in that, bro. Like I said, I've seen too many brothers, man, fight hell and high water just to be around their kids. Not to mention, like you said, the shit they actually doing for them. So that's how I know that shit is just, you know, it's just a whole bunch of propaganda.
The one thing I will say, that I was grateful to have. My baby mama, I'll be the first one to tell you, make a long story short, as far as how I ended with us, all that girl wanted was my last name. She wasn't tripping about no where's or none. She was cool with going down to the courthouse. I messed it up because I was on this. Oh, we can't afford it right now. All that girl wanted was my last name. She gave me 2 kids and all that, and I got comfortable. I was on that thing. Oh, she ain't going nowhere. So when she dipped, you know what I'm saying? But I will give her this. She ain't never give me no kind of problems when it came to the children. Nothing. I hear so many horror stories about the co-parent, and I'd be like, "Ooh, damn! I ain't never had to go through none of that." So
Yeah, man.
that's why you know what I'm saying. I know for me, anything that my son and to a lesser extent my daughter want, I go above and beyond because she gonna back me up. She gonna back me up. She ain't gonna undercut me on nothing. So I've at least been blessed to be able to at least produce two what your grandparents used to say, 2 productive members of society.
Yeah, man.
So
Like I
yeah,
said,
man.
bro. No, go ahead.
No, okay. Like I was saying, though, man. I watch you all the time. Like I said, whenever I get a chance to get online, shoot the shit with you, I do because jokers be busy. I had a long night tonight, but I ain't quite sleepy yet. So I said, "Oh, my dog on, so let me holler at him." But I be tripping. Anything you do, I be bugging. I be like, "Man, my dog be wilding," but you be telling the truth.
Hey, man, you got to make it fun, man. You got to have fun with it, man. Hey, if it's the truth, like you said, it is what it is. You can't be wrong if it's true, right?
Hey, I like when you be on the panels. Damn, which one you was on? You was on a panel not too long ago, and you was talking about the bad idea of being a stepdaddy, and the chick came on there talking all crazy and everything, and you just kept shooting every little dumbass point down she had. It was recent too. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Over on him. Shout out to him. Yeah, it was like
Okay,
2 weeks
yeah,
ago.
it was on his. It was on his. Let me ask you this: why do you think, outside of the whole simp thing, why do you think them chicks be so confident talking crazy like that? Like you better do for my cheering. Why you think that should be?
Now that's the main shit is the simp shit, bro. They got niggas that won't, for the sake of getting pussy, niggas will play stupid. Niggas won't tell a bitch what he need to tell her to keep getting the pussy. That's why the shit so fucked up because niggas will pretend simp, right? Because at the end of the day, the nigga just doing it for the access for the pussy, right? But he's still in it. All she sees is the simping. So I'm like, no, I'm not, bro. Bruh, it's a billion fucking pussies out here, bitch. I don't just need yours. If you doing some shit I don't like, I'm gonna tell you. And if you stop fucking with me, it's another one waiting. So I mean, that's just how the way I look at this shit. I mean, and it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it to be an asshole. I'm not trying. I don't hate women and no shit like that. But like, that's just crazy, bro. To think that you're old, my fucking, I'm supposed to take care of a kid that's not mine because you got some pussy
Yeah,
on.
that's the shit that get me. That's the shit that be giving me. They hit you with that. Well, you supposed to shit, and they be saying that shit with conviction. And then the shit that get me is, in my day-to-day travels, so I listen to talk. The shit that really get me is, well, what you call it, twos, fews, and foes and belows. Man, it be
Yeah.
some of the ugly. Man, it be some of because you up there in Duval. I'm down here in Broward. Man, let me
Okay.
tell you something. Man, let me tell you something. Ain't no motherfucking way here, no 300-pound bitch gonna sit there, what you call it, be confident in front of me talking that shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no way.
Bitch, you pushing 260, 270. What they said, I think the last statistic was right now the average black woman is what 5'4", 5'5", and
Like
100,
180. Some
180.
180. Yeah.
Now I think it's like close to 199. Do you understand 190 pounds, bro? that is the starting weight of a JV cornerback in high school, my nigga.
Hey, man.
No, hey, not high school. That's the JV team. So you already coming in. You already coming in big as hell. And let me make sure when I say big, because I'm like you. I like the thickums, but this is the definition for me of a thickum. You can't be big without no shape. You got to have a discernible shape. I got to see some legs. I got to at least see somewhere where there might be some semblance of a waist. And you got to have some big ass titties. Even though I know them shits do be sitting on a little stomach, but hey, it is what it is.
Hey, man, it is what it is, man.
But you can't. No.
Yeah, wide and all outside, as Smokey say, man. Like I say, yeah, bro. It's limitations. And like I say, bro, you gotta have a pretty ass face too, bro. Hey, a bitch can lose weight. She can't lose no ugly ass face. So
yeah, she can't.
You can't be big and motherfucking busted. And so yeah, man. Like that's how I be. But let me get my man Ruthless in here though. Appreciate you, man.
Boy, man, let's get that man. I'll let you know.
All right, for sure, bro. Appreciate you, bro. For sure. What's up with you, Ruthless, man? What you got for me, bro?
What's up, fantastic?
I can't complain, bro. What's up with you, man?
Man, just staying smooth and on the move. What y'all talked about earlier about why women talking dudes greasy, because I just don't think women like men like that. I think
you don't think
a woman's objective is to make a man her bitch. They want the same thing we want.
In general?
Yeah. They want they're not looking for leaders.
I agree with you there.
Right. So
no, I definitely agree with you. I agree with you there, Ruthless. A woman does not want a leader. A woman don't want a leader. A woman want a nigga that can lead as far as she wants him to go and she can control. So a woman wants a man with all the qualities she wants, but he does what the fuck she wants him to do.
So yeah, she likes his man. See, the only women don't like the way we think, right? But they deal with us because they're addicted to sex, money, and power, right? And to justify being with us, they try to transform us into their bitch. That's why they're not looking for leaders. They're looking for someone to break down and lead them. So basically a personal slave. That's basically what they're looking for. This is why it's so much conflict of interest, right? This is the equality, feminism, all that branches into an ideology of, right, I don't need a man, but if I do get a man, he's going to have to do as I say, or I'm leaving. And this is why the divorce rate is where it's at. So ultimately, women, they deal with men because they're addicted to sex and money. So they want the sex from the sex for the man and his money. And then if the man goes if he falls and takes the relationship, then they want the power to change him into have like female like. They want the man to be female like qualities in the mental state, right? That's why they look for a man who's emotional intelligent, right? And that emotional intelligent enough to follow her emotional imbalance. Because think about it, the conflict is power, right? It's a power structure. Everybody right now is tripping on each other, men and women, is because of the conflict of interest of power. Women want what the men want. They want to wear the pants, right? So they want to make us their bitches. And this is why women leave so much, because if you do not comply to her demand, she's gonna leave, or she's gonna fight them, huh?
Well, no, I got you, but the thing is, and this is why I say niggas got to stop having a scarcity mindset when it comes to pussy. And men operate in this way anyway, right? A dude got to be comfortable with not having pussy around, right? I mean, most niggas don't just got in house or don't got everyday access or whatever. Anyway, right? Most niggas not fucking every day, right? So once you get that understanding of I am the leader, I am the boss. This is my program. This is my way, right? Of course, not being on some dictator shit. Everybody, it's gonna be some compromise, some give and take, and everything. But what most niggas do is they become what you're talking about for the sake of a piece of pussy, bro. That's what Nick, and this is where we have to blame ourselves to a degree, because most niggas never graduate out of that shit. Niggas, like, husbands are the worst. Husbands are the worst. Right, which again for them though is not just that, because they're legally bound and they got legal consequences. This is why I say the most submissive man on the planet is a husband. Everybody going off on the dude right now that's talking about, oh, I submit to you every day and whatever. Well, he not lying. Husband, being a husband is the ultimate submission, nigga. That's one piece of pussy for the rest of your life. And if you fuck up, right, she can make your ass pay for it in them courts, right? But for the niggas that's out here, you know what I'm saying, single or whatever. And then you're dealing with fucking these women, bro, just for the sake of sex. That's what fucks everything up. If niggas stop operating that way, bro, and they just left these bitches alone and went on to the next one that was on the program, that the women will have to change, because all this shit they talking. Go ahead.
Well, that you're absolutely correct, 100%, right? But the only thing is most men are betas. Most men are betas, right? So. And most men don't have game, like the mouthpiece to how to figure out the mental of a woman and how to,
You know what though? Again, and I know, shout out to the mouthpiece niggas, but that's another problem too, bro. Look, a woman that, first and foremost, bro, a woman that likes you, bro, you don't gotta convince the bitch. You ain't gotta motherfucking, you know what I mean, motherfucking hit her with all the motherfucking pimp lingo and rhyme and all this other shit and la la la. A woman that's fucking with you for you, bro, is fucking with you for you, right? Now, of course, you gotta have some charisma and whatnot, what have you, but that's what I'm saying. It's like different levels. So it's like you got some niggas that's funny as fuck, you got some niggas that's not funny at all. So if you're trying to get a bitch that's impressed by fucking, funny, that's not the bitch for you. If you a non-game nigga and you going after a bitch that need game, you fucking the fucking formula up. It's a lot of, bro, it's way more corny, lame females out here than niggas. Way more. We know this.
You sure? You sure about that?
Positive, 10,000%. Bro,
but I think that's coming from your perspective and my perspective, right?
No, that's life, bro. Ruthless, think about it. Ruthless.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Who has to have? Okay, well, let's just walk it down for everybody. Yeah. Who has to have charisma? Who has to have a personality? All a woman need is, she don't even need a pretty face. She can have some big titties or a fat ass, and as long as she got that pussy, that's all she need. Niggas is gonna be after her.
Okay. And to be honest with you, most
women never develop a personality.
I was even going to say, most of them just need a heartbeat.
Who's that?
Yeah. Oh, he was Delray. Delray's over. He's still in the back.
Okay. All right. Where did that come from?
Yeah, so man. Most.
Go ahead. What's his name? Delray?
Oh no. Yeah, that was me. What I was going to say was agreeing with Van Tax, but also agreeing with you. They don't need personality. I mean, the most you might get, if you really want to find out if she got a personality or not, try to get her to talk about just current events, not no reality TV show shit, real current events, and watch they be stumped.
So
they really don't like.
You guys are right. There's a lot more corny, because I reevaluated, right? There are a lot more corny women, but the average corny woman is the elite to the average beta, desperate, thirsty ass dude, right? Because he's worshiping the ground she walks on, right? He's protecting her. He's acquiescing to her standards, no matter if she's corny or if she's educated. So the woman, even though she might be corny, but to a guy who is desperate and has no backbone, she's right. She is the leader. So therefore, for me, to me, fantastic level and maybe your level is, yeah, we can spot these women. Oh, this dumbass, you know what I'm saying? We gonna keep it pushing, but we got to remember we're not the majority. We're
I
not the
don't know,
majority.
man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, personally, what I've been seeing lately, I think way more brothers than we giving credit for. Not even so much trying to get game. None. I think a lot. I think what you're not starting to see is a lot of brothers are really just straight out being indifferent. It's like a lot of brothers like, I'm telling you, man, it's why you think you seeing more and more of these women coming online complaining about, men ain't approaching them. Hell, just look at Valentine's Day. Look at all the wild ass videos you saw on Valentine's Day. I'm telling you, it's a slow thing, and I think you're really starting to see it really in the younger guys. I'm gonna say the guys. I'm gonna go so far as to say maybe 30 on back. They really making these chicks feel it, and it's getting worse and worse.
I still think, but here's the thing, right? Number one is most women chase the top tier dudes. So, DDG, all the streamers, all the rappers, they're still cashing these women out, right? And these women are from the potential they're getting from these higher economical dudes. They're holding out. Now, to your point, I do agree that most men are approaching women like they used to, but I would say that more men are leading with their wallets than ever. Right? Men are competing with men. Like if you're a guy who's trying to talk a woman and use your personality, dudes will come in and throw money on her and tell her, I'll pay your bills, and take the girl from you, and even though they don't care about her, they just want to smash. But a lot of these guys want the easiest path possible, and if they could get this girl $400 to $500 to take her from you, to give it to themselves, to get what they want out of it. So this is why the women are running the road. They're running the dating market. They're running the marriages and the relationships. They're micromanaging dudes, right? Making dudes give up their locations, making dudes give up their phones. Talk about if you like a woman's picture, that's cheating now. The women are dictating the rules of the relationship.
I don't think so, man. I mean, okay. you got some out there. You got some examples out there, but I don't think that's the majority, man. I mean, real talk. You
got to remember, more men are desperate. You got to think about it, right? You got the Chinese man, right? Because you're kind of thinking about the black man. Think about you got the Chinese man, the white man.
But that's all we got to go with. Let's keep it on. Let's keep it on us. I listen.
No. I'm just saying. I'm not taking it to them. I'm just making a point real quick, and then I'm gonna come back to the black. The women are getting the money from the white man and the Chinese man too, who's willing to pay for their exoticness. Right? These guys are lame. They have no game. They're just make a lot of money, and they don't care. They don't ask questions. They're not saying, "Hey, what you bring to the table?" Nothing. And the women, even though they don't want these guys, to your point, they want a black man, but they will leverage these guys. They will leverage this white dude who's tricking on them, or this Asian dude against the black man, and say, "Hey, y'all crying, and they go to be with that white man. He'll pick up, take him to dinner, and give them anything they want." So that's your competition, brother. And this is why women are talking their shit. And long as they got men that's willing to pay for the dinner, because men are still paying for the dinner dates. Men are still paying for everything pretty much. Black, white, or Asian. It don't matter. Men are, even though I agree with you, men aren't they're more reluctant. But when opportunity presents itself, they're breaking the bread off, man. There's no way around it.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Like then again, like I said, maybe not, because I'm gonna personalize it now. I see exactly what you're talking about. I've seen it, so I don't deny nothing that you said. I have actually seen it in person. I know for me, honestly, it don't bother me. All right, so you pay for the bitch or whatever. That's cool. But guess what? What little bit, whatever little bit personality or whatever that I have going on, I got just enough where I can attract somebody. I ain't no greedy dude. You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm gonna tell you how I normally approach a chick. I just tell her flat out. I say, listen, all I'm looking for is a chick that don't give me no problems. So when they start talking about what you mean no problems, I say, listen, this is what I got going on. If you coming in, don't impede me. Now, if you want to help me, you can. But don't impede me. If you can't do that, then make this conversation be real short. And you would actually be surprised with just being direct like that, how many chicks go for it.
Now, if you talking about a 3 or 4, maybe.
No,
You
no,
might be able,
no,
you
no,
might be able,
no.
you might be able to get some cooperation. If you talk about any attractive woman with especially she got a banging ass body, she could be a 3 or 4, and her body's off the chain. She's not going for that. These women, see, here's the problem: women are delusional. This is their problem.
Mhm.
It's not us, right? And this is where I have to disagree with Fantastic when he says it's our fault. I believe it's women are just delusional in their mind to think they're worth all these things that they're demanding, regardless of whether. And I hear the talking points of don't leave with your wallet, don't this, don't that. You leave with your character. It don't matter if she's on Instagram and she thinks she's deserving all these things that are very high priced or expensive, like dinners and stuff like that. She's going to make that a part of her choosing process. Like
Right.
that's going to be the only way you're going to get entry to deal with her. Unless she's just told back and got 3 kids by 3 different daddies, then she might break down a little bit.
You know what your greatest weapon is as a brother. You know what your greatest weapon is as a brother? Time. Even them so-called bad ones. Like I said, all you gotta do is just pay attention. They all end up complaining and crying. Some take a little longer than the others. Hell, what that little fine old bitch named Bernice Burgos? Now she on there complaining.
Mm-hmm.
And she finding the mother bitch by like 60, close to it. Now she complaining. Time, dog. Time is your best friend. You just do what you gotta do to keep yourself right. Time is always gonna be your best friend.
Yeah. But what I'm looking at is there's a lot of men, because just I was on the panel the other day, and a lot of men already died for these women. A lot of men are accepting being dominated by women.
Well, listen, and them the dudes, you know, real talk, them the dudes, I hate to say it, but especially when we start talking about, you know what I'm saying, saving the race, you know what I'm saying, getting brothers together, unfortunately, it's gonna be a whole lot of casualties. A lot of motherfuckers just ain't built to make it. It just ain't.
So that's why it's, man, I'm telling you right now, 2026, you'd be better off just getting your prostitute.
No, I got one better for you, and I think Tasker can kind of co-sign on this. Keep yourself in some decent shape. Stock up on your perishables. Stock up on your ammo. Do a little bit of training. Get yourself a little bit of training. I'm ex-military. Tastic ex-military. Do those things right there. Everything else gonna fall into place for you, and mind your business.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying.
It's a real simple formula. Yeah. It's so that is really the most simplest thing, and people, because it don't sound exciting. The shit I just said, it don't sound exciting. It don't sound like it's hidden on nothing. But I'm telling you, do those things now, and then, like I said, your best weapon for you is time. All that shit gonna fall into place. Cause listen, these next 4 years, these bitches gonna feel it. These next 4 years, these bitches gonna feel it.
But right now, the way I see it, women are winning because too many dudes act like they can't live without women.
I don't know, man.
I was on the panel the other day, about a week ago, and I told dudes we don't need women. And boy, them niggas damn near cried. Rufus, what you talking about? We need, man, I can't get up. I need to see them tight shorts, or I need to see a sexy woman. Man, ain't no way I can. And women are taking advantage of this opportunity.
A lot of them niggas just be talking, right?
Man, them niggas.
A lot A lot of them cats just be listen. A lot of them cats just be talking. Listen, a lot of them cats that be on them panels like that, talking like that, because they know, you know what I'm saying, them chicks be in the background, you know what I'm saying, shadow watching and shit. That's why they doing that shit.
Man, and they acquiescing. You right. You damn right. If you listen, ain't no dude in a relationship barking orders to none of these women anymore. It's over. If you go in a relationship with a woman, she's looking for a slave. She's not looking for a guy who's going to lead her and change her life and make her better. No, she thinks she's got it all together. She's looking for you to be her personal slave. That's what women want. And that's
so you know how you handle that? You know how you handle that?
Huh?
And you know how you handle that, man? I'm gonna tell you handle that.
Yeah.
Let that bitch talk. Let that bitch talk. She done told you. 9 times out of 10, you can see a loser hole coming from a mile away. Now, that's one thing I will say Fantastic even got me doing. Because I remember Fantastic said a long time ago, we quick to call a man a loser. We do not call these women losers. I be out here identifying them and calling them that. And they get bit out of shape because it's like that man said, it's just something they've never heard nobody say. And especially when you say that shit confidently. And then if you can, you know what I'm saying, prove your point by, you know what I'm saying, pointing out some shit that's loser type shit. Okay, baby, you're big as hell. You got kids, you're poor, you're still living in the project. Oh, goddamn, them goddamn them tires, you got all 4 of your motherfucking tires ball and shit. What's happening? Little small shit like that. All that there, they lose their fucking mind. But you have to be confident. See, that's what they don't want. They don't want you to be confident. When you confrontation with them, like that, because listen, the worst they can do is run their mouth. Like me, I tell a chick, I say, listen, you can do all that talking you want, and that's fine. Especially these little Broward County hoes. I say, y'all can do all that talking you want. I said, but what you won't do, you ain't gonna jump bad enough, put your hands on me, because I'm gonna let you get that first lick. And then all bets off. I hate to say it, but that's how you got to talk to Keisha. You got to talk to Keisha like that, because they used to jumping in your goddamn face like that, because they wait for you to back down. No, my nigga, don't back down on shit. Bitch, you bad, we equal, yada yada yada, all that. Okay, come on.
And that, you know, once again, I'm already knowing, right? I don't care. I get rid of a bitch. But I'm just looking at my young homies and friends and associates, and it's just, these dudes don't see it the same way, man. They feel like they can't live without women.
So they got raised by their men.
Well, nah. Listen, man. I told y'all, niggas can't live without women, bro. Niggas need pussy, bro. Niggas need pussy to be happy. So no,
he was being hyperbolic, man. I think he wasn't saying no. We just don't need him. He was being hyperbolic, dog.
No. That nigga was saying he's saying it, and that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all niggas got mad at me because I told you can't. A nigga cannot live without a woman, bro. A nigga needs a woman for full fucking sexual gratification and satisfaction. Your hand not gonna do it. No motherfucking pocket pussy not gonna do it. You need a woman. You need a living, breathing fucking woman, bro, to fully get the, you know what I mean, the shit out of it that you want to get out of it. So no, that shit's true. But like I'm saying, at the same time, niggas gotta learn how to not just compromise over the pussy. You can find a pussy that's you know attached to a woman that's gonna do what you want her to do. That's where niggas fuck up. Niggas just like, oh, it's pussy.
I don't know though. Fantastic. Maybe I'm thinking of it. I mean, I'm not to find a woman.
They out, man. Listen, they out there. Big dog. They listen. Them cooperative shit.
Unless she's ugly, and you can. Most men want attractive women. There's a few women. There's a few men who can. I'll take what I can get, but
no, I'm telling you, don't listen. Don't sell yourself short. So you selling yourself short. It ain't just the ugly ones.
No,
it ain't just the ugly ones.
I'm good.
Trust me, dog.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm not talking about me. I'm speaking on the general, right? This is the reason why all these beautiful women are getting all this attention from these guys, right? Because most men fall in love with what they see, right? And if they see she's beautiful, and you know what I mean. More so, they're going to get more chances. They're going to try to get that woman. So
I hear you use that word beautiful. Let me ask you something. For you, I want you to define what is beautiful.
So I would say Lotto. I would say, um, shit, it's a whole bunch. God dang, that's so many. It's so
Okay,
many. I ain't even
so
talking about the Latina.
so you said Lotto.
Yeah, Lotto. Yeah, Lotto's a bad bitch. But and she got 21 Savage up there pressing on walls.
Lotto, dog.
You
I
didn't see
mean,
that? Fantastic.
What?
You didn't see her? She got 21 Savage pressing the wall.
What you mean?
You didn't see that? Hold up. Let me share a screen. Let me share a screen with you. I got it right here. That's my boy Fantastic. Go. It's I got it up on it's on the Instagram post. You see it?
You got to share it. It ain't come up.
Oh, okay, let me share it. Then.
I don't know how to do none of that shit.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Boom, boom. All right, here we go. See it?
What does it say?
Yeah.
Very jealous. I don't play that shit.
Oh,
True.
I don't like being in a room or being near, being friends, being in the same area, whatever, within 2 feet of anybody my man fucked before me, liked a picture before me, DM, text, call, looked at before me.
True.
Are you the jealous type?
Yes. Yeah, very jealous. I don't play that shit.
You see what she said? She said she don't play that shit. So that
All
she
right,
already let her know.
stop right there. 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 First
Yeah.
off, you say that's beautiful.
She,
You
she's
say
good.
that's
She's
beautiful. You say she's beautiful.
yeah, she's
he ain't
beautiful.
Man,
lying.
Yeah,
listen,
she's beautiful. I seen
man,
her. That's not the best
Lotto
picture.
fine as a motherfucker. Like
man,
you
listen,
talking about personality and shit that may have, but we can't doubt the bitch bad, bro. Lotto a bad
She's
bitch.
listen.
beautiful.
No.
Oh man,
I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that. But I see what you call it. I'm shit right here off of goddamn 19th and power line. I see them hoes like that standing there. So niggas just good as fuck, waiting on the buzz.
this
You
is what
gotta
niggas is
remember,
doing.
money and a little
This is
bit of
what
makeup and some good hair work wonders for anybody.
niggas is doing right here. This is what niggas is doing right here. They pressing that wall. Look. This is what they doing to women. This is what they doing, man. These women, these women is running the show.
Man, they know who to
These
pull
women
that
out
shit
here,
on. Nah,
listen.
bro. They know who to put. No, I ain't even gonna let you get that out. Trust me when I tell you, they know who to pull that shit on. Am I right, Fantastic?
Yeah.
They know who to pull that shit with. And listen, all them niggas that you talk about, all them so-called rapper niggas, gangster niggas, you see them be the ones they pulling that shit with. All that shit is an image. They
Listen,
know
they
who to
doing this
pull
shit.
that shit with.
They doing this with the
Listen,
dude that
the average little young nigga out here ain't going, man. The average little young nigga down here have been done lumped up. She talk crazy like that. Trust me, they won't get that. They don't give a fuck how fine she is. I'm telling you.
women, listen, women, men,
Okay.
listen,
Okay.
men. Here's what you got to understand, right? Men believe in a nuclear family more than women. You don't hear men rhetoric talking about I don't need a woman. The women's rhetoric is I don't need a man. Women think they're the prize. Men tell them they're prize. You're the prize. So therefore, what does that mean? That means men are already going in and ready to serve this woman. When a man goes out on a date with the woman, he's already ready to pay for everything. He understands that's the expectation that he needs to meet. The women aren't doing that with the men. See what I'm saying? It's one-sided. So the women are saying, you need to meet all these expectations. If you're going to take me out, you need to take me to the roof, Chris. Or you need to take me to the box.
Do you do all that? Do you do all that?
Say that
Do
again?
you do all that?
Well, I mean, if I'll take girls out to restaurants, but not.
No,
They don't tell me.
Listen what I'm asking
They
you.
don't
Listen what
tell
I'm
me.
asking you.
They don't tell me where to take them. I take
No,
them
my
where I want
man,
to take
listen what I'm asking you. Listen to what I'm asking you. Are you personally doing all that acquiescing and letting her get away with that
them.
bullshit? Are you okay?
No,
Okay
I'll
then.
take them. I'll take them where I won't
So
take them.
so guess what? So that's an argument that you're not a part of. That's why I say they know who to pull that shit with. And if we really want to be smart, if you really want to go down the rabbit hole, the so-called entertainment industry, they know how to typecast and pick the right dudes that they can put on Front Street, give them a little money, and then what you call it, like you say, now they walk around making videos of them pressed against the wall and shit. You know, goddamn well, the average dude that's got a little sense on his head and a little backbone, he ain't going for that shit. You can stick a camera in his face, he ain't going for that. They know
you
who
might
to
be
do
right.
that shit with.
Once again, I'm not disputing that. You might be right. They're the minority, but the majority of guys don't have it like that. And
The majority of dudes ain't going for that shit.
Majority's men they were going to friend zone for 12 years and be happy.
And you don't think they fucking while they in the friend zone?
There are dudes that accept the friend zone invitations.
Okay, but you don't think they doing their own thing? Why? Listen, I got a bitch right now. I ain't gonna lie, I'm in the friend zone with. If she slip, I grip. But I'm doing my thing.
But once again, most guys don't have those options, so they're happy to be in that slot, and they're gonna validate her, and they're gonna do everything she says to do to stay in that slot.
I think you selling most dudes short, man. I'm sorry. I think you selling most dudes short.
Listen, I'm giving you
You gotta
the deal.
remember the simp. Listen, you gotta remember. Listen, bro. What you gotta remember is the simps and the weak dudes. Those who listen, them the cats they platform and put on Front Street for you to see. So it make it look like it's so many. Again, just like we having this conversation. They not gonna spread this kind of shit. That's why they consider us what they call it niche and vagabonds and all kind of shit. But I'm telling you, more dudes is on what we saying. It just don't get publicized and pushed out there. That soft shit gets pushed out there.
So you're in a society, right? Number one, you're in a country that's a simp country, right? Majority of men in here are simps, are betas. That's number one, right? And the guys who are alpha or stand-up dudes are being emasculated by the system and his peers, right? If there's men going against men who say that women need to be better, right? It's as men, we're so divided on this, right? We don't have a clear substantiation. Oh, well, this is how we should treat women. Most guys, if they got money, they're going, or if they got any type of income, they're going to go after women, regardless of what anybody says, because they feel this is what they need to make their life complete, right? And the women understand this, and women are taking advantage of this. Now, you are right, though. I don't think this is healthy. I don't think dudes should be doing that. But the fact of it is, they're doing it. And the women, believe it or not, right now they're winning in a major way. They're not winning on a far as they're not, money does not keep you happy. That's the part where they're gonna lose that, because in the end, all that shit ain't gonna make them happy.
Do you really think they winning, or they just catching trinkets right now? They not winning.
I think
they're not
losing.
winning.
I think they're losing in terms of long-term gratification, but they're winning in short-term immediate results.
Okay, and that's a woman for you. And that is a woman's mindset. A woman don't think 2 and 3 steps ahead. She looking for the here and the now. So you don't worry about that. That again goes right back to what I just said earlier. Time is your friend and your best weapon, homeboy. Time is they enemy on everything. Time when they get older, time whooping their ass. When they lose the ability to have kids, time, all that is time. Time go get them. Look at Tracy Ellis Ross. The bitch just got on. She just got off a doggone podcast, and I'm paraphrasing here, but she says she now does not know what she wants to do now because she has felt her body cease to be able to have the ability to create life. So she basically just got on there and said, should I know my eggs dried up? You know what I'm saying? What use do I have now? That's a tacit admission that she knows she no longer has use to men. So now what she gonna do? She gonna double down on that dumb shit while she constantly hiking her goddamn shorts up in her ass, taking pictures. But time whooped her ass. And now she just admitted it. And it's gonna get worse.
You gotta remember, a woman, what she worships is money and herself. So she's, ultimately she thinks that she's the prize. So she doesn't really care if a man there at the end of the rainbow or not. It doesn't matter for women because they love themselves. Self-love is their ideology, right? They don't love men. You got to understand, women are incapable of loving men. They don't have the ability to. Only thing they can do is take from men. They're takers. Men are givers. So we give them the things to make them happy. They take the things to keep themselves happy. And that's how so if we're not there at the end, it'll be the same thing, because even when they're with you and you're giving them things, they're still miserable. That's why they get the most BBLs, fake ass eyelashes, all that makeup, because truly they're not happy with themselves, and nobody can make them happy.
Okay, so my question to you is, you see all that. Why you worried about it? Why you worried about it?
It's just that I'm just having the conversation that to the men, I'm telling the men out here, hey, get you a prostitute, buy what you come up with an agreement, so you get your coochie. Do not go into a relationship with these women. I'm anti-marriage and I'm becoming anti-relationship.
I got you, Ruthless, man. But hey, man, listen, man. Shout out to you, brother, for your tricking ministry, brother. Again, man, I'm just not pro tricking, brother. Again, if it works for you, it works for you, right? But I don't think most dudes can't operate in a way to where it's just transactional with a woman. Most dudes want, and I guess is where, you know what, this leads back to your point earlier. Men need to know that they're desired by a woman in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Most niggas. That's like the mass majority. There are a few niggas out here that's cool with everything being transactional. They don't actually need a woman's actual affection for them. And I guess that's sort of kind of like a superpower, I guess, because you just see it as transactional, right? And because you say
some of the most cutthroat dudes too. Them dudes are cutthroat.
Yeah, like you said, you're saying you anti-relationship, anti-everything. So you just see the woman as, sexual gratification and so on and so forth.
Yes.
Most men don't operate that way though, bro. You're in a very, very small what's the name. But so that's what I'm saying. Right. So it literally couldn't work for most men because most men need that actual attraction and actual, you feel me?
Yeah, I agree with you, Fetch. I'm not saying, I understand this the way I said. Listen, I never thought I'd hear myself say this. I used to be okay with relationships, anti-marriage, but the more I'm dealing with these women and seeing these women, they're not even relationship material because a lot of them coming in with high body counts. They're all over the place.
Yeah, so now we got to do the difficult part. Okay, so are you looking for a woman that's not the tricking archetype though? Are you looking for a quality woman that's not on some, because if she agrees to tricking, she a hoe. We all understand that, right? So, but if that's the only type of woman that you're, or not only, but if that's 90% of the women you're looking for, you're never going to find a woman outside of that archetype. So you kind of, you know what I'm saying? You kind of tipping the scale in your favor for your argument. So especially with you being an OG, right? Now I'm with you. It's a lot of hoes out here, bro. But the hoe and slow down, the hoe and slow down the older they get. They have to.
What I am saying is this. Women only deal with men because they want sex and money and power. They don't love you for your character and personality. So no matter how you engaging with these women, they are looking to take from you and use you. So
no.
This is what I like.
No, so again, I'll say this, right? You're right. Every woman wants something from a man in a monetary standpoint and in some sort of a protection role, right? So the woman's always going to look for the man for that provision. Oh shit, excuse me. Provision and protection, right? In some degree. What I can tell you though for sure, okay, not just my anecdotal experience, right, is that there are women out here that want you for very, very limited on the provision, right? Because if you get like a certain level of woman, right, is able to pay for and do stuff for herself or whatever where she's not needy. I think this is what most niggas run into. It's a lot of needy bitches out here, bro. A needy bitch, the most of the women that's talking are rent due hoes. Most of these women talking about what they ain't gonna do, and you don't take them to fucking this, and they
Them
want to go to
hoes
research.
broke.
Yeah, broke ass po ass hoes. That's the women that with the loudest mouth. So as you move up to a woman that's got bread, bro, of course, she's gonna want you to still cater and still, provide and do some things, but her requirement is gonna be a whole lot less because she's used to the same shit you used to. So I think as you move up, right, those women, and you still gonna have women that are there, right? As much as because you're right, much as they brag about, oh, I got my own this, I can afford this, I can do this, I can do that, la la la. Any man that's dealing with me need to be at my level or higher, right? She gonna expect that man to be able to, give her some of those things. But at the same time, if she fucking with you, if she like you, bro, she's paying for shit too. And that's what a lot of niggas don't experience, bro. A lot of niggas don't experience a woman ever doing some big shit for them, like dropping $1,000 at one time. So I think um that's where men look at it from, just this take situation. But I think though, whatever your level may be, if you get the right female, and it's just gonna take you some time and understanding and weed that shit out. I'm not fucking with no needy bitch, ruthless. I'm not a needy hoe to where I need this and can you and la la la. If a woman that asks me for anything, she asked me for some shit before she done gave me the pussy, right? And she done passed the pussy motherfucking test. She's automatically cut off, bro. I don't call her, I don't text her, I don't talk to her. It's like whatever. See her forgiveness. Cause no, bitch, don't ain't no tricking going on over here. Fuck all
And you
up
gotta
like
watch. And you gotta watch out for that dry bag and shit too.
yeah, none of that neither. Not none of that dry begging shit, bro. I want a bitch that don't even want you know what, Ruth, is that I come into a chick that you fucking with, right? Y'all on the regular, and you hit her up like, yo, you good? You need anything, right? And she, nah, I'm straight. Just because
There it go
y'all,
right there.
you see
That's
what
how
I'm
you.
saying?
That's how you test a bitch right there.
Yeah, and you gotta end up like just doing some shit or just throwing her some shit off the strength because she not gonna ask you for shit. You feel me? So
So
I would much rather deal with a woman in that capacity than one that's always begging for some shit. Nah, I can't. That's
so
not gonna work for me.
so I agree with you on the. So now let's take that part, right? So let's say you find a woman who's not as financially thirsty, right?
Uh huh.
But is she gonna want this monogamous thing? Um, a lot of these women are micromanaging dudes now. Even if she's saying, okay, you know what, don't trip, you don't have to take me to this all that, but they're gonna want something else. And I noticed this, right? That none of these women are taking you for who you are. They're taking you because they want you to fit in this box that they create in their head, right? They got this idea of a man. They're not you, yeah, the sexual attraction, those things, they want you, but they don't want your leadership. They don't want your knowledge and wisdom. So when they get in their emotional roller coaster, they want you to validate that shit. They don't want you to come up with solutions. So these
All right.
women, yeah, they don't want solutions. Women don't want men to solve nothing for them. This is why this is the disconnect, right? This is the happy wife, happy life
Yeah, I got you,
ideology.
but ruthless, and that's what I'm saying. And this is our job as men to understand and filter that woman out. I, a, a lot of the complaints we have, I'm not gonna say they're self-inflicted, but they're tolerated, right? A woman that's I can't stand and she's so anti my program, I just get rid of her. I just don't deal with her.
And you're gonna
And
download
that's
them.
it. And that's it. You keep it moving. See what
Yeah.
I think what cats mess up is Just like that man say, you get rid of her and you keep it pushing. Dudes let the bitch double back or he take her back, that kind of shit. All that niggas be talking some stand on business. They don't stand on business for basic shit like that. Listen, unfortunately, and I hate to say it, because we black women understand, they only understand one thing: force. You gotta force her to understand. You have to make her believe. You can't negotiate with her to believe you. You gotta make her believe you.
Yeah.
You gotta make her believe you.
That'll get you a relationship with the district attorney, right? So
No. I didn't say physical force, bro. I didn't say physical force. Listen to me. I did not say physical. I didn't say physical force.
Listen, brother.
I said
these women. I understand what you're saying. These women in 2026, they gonna talk that shit, and you telling them ain't mean nothing. They don't care about you telling. Shut up. Leave me. What that mean to them?
Okay,
Well,
so,
let me address this.
guess what?
Let me address this real quick. Shout out to Emporia Raisin. Okay. Yeah, y'all not getting this point. Y'all think these women really like y'all niggas? Ha ha ha. I mean, she can, but go through that phone. Y'all thinking too highly of yourselves. No, brother, I'm the person that said none of us are that nigga. I understand it. I agree with Ruthless. I'm not downing Ruthless. I'm agreeing with Ruthless. What I'm saying is you still have the autonomy and you have the control to fucking swap a bitch out if she's not on your program. That's what I'm saying. I'm with you. I understand that, again, a woman always has a backup nigga. A woman that's married for fucking 40, 50 years got a backup nigga, bro. I understand that. I'm not on no super nigga shit. I'm not on no I'm that nigga shit. I've said it. I understand that, bro, nothing lasts forever, and a woman's always got a nigga waiting in the wings. I understand that. So that's not what I'm saying. I'm not on no super duper player from the Himalaya shit. I'm not speaking from that lens. I never do. Right? What I'm saying is you have to determine and control what you can control is what I'm promoting. A lot of this shit that we do and we talk about this shit or whatever, and this is why I say we got to be both sides and hold ourselves accountable to the shit you can control. Now, it's some niggas that just got a bad bag, bro. You in a bad area. It may not even be you. Look, bro, if you a certain archetype and like you said, shout out to Delray, right? You in fucking Broward, bro, it's going to be hard. If you a clean cut nigga in Broward, you a clean cut nigga in one of these hood cities in Jacksonville, whatever. Well, Jacksonville a little bit better because Jacksonville got like military niggas and shit, right? But if you just in the hood, and you a certain archetype of nigga, it's gonna be more difficult than you because you don't match what the women are looking for. That don't mean you're not gonna get nothing, but your options, your outcomes not gonna be as best as they can because of just who you are, right? I look at this shit from top to bottom, bro. I'm never talking from this. Well, I'm just this nigga getting all the hoes, or a bitch just gonna be with me for life. I understand that, bro. I'm divorced, so please, bro. I'm never coming on that shit. I'm never coming as the nigga that just get all the bitches and Mac and lay my game flat and that be that type shit. That's not where I'm coming from, brother. But I'm not disagreeing with Ruth at all. I'm just giving the alternative to what he's saying. Y'all got it. Go ahead.
And it's just like this. What I'm saying to the brother. I agree with you. It does for men to capture their throne again. It got to be by force. It ain't gonna be no way you just gonna get these women to just agree. It's, oh yeah, daddy, you're back in the helm. You're the king again because you had the conversation and you helped me understand. That's not happening. These women know they got the police force, the system behind them, and they're using that. And they're got all these men that's worshiping them and catering to them and pedestalizing them. And they're doing all this stuff and they're leveraging that against a dude like me and Fantastic. Right?
I'm saying, bro, you must really not. I don't know, man. I don't seem like you see to be paying attention to the changes either. All that where bitch used to just can call the law willy-nilly. Man, that shit done stop. These hoes, they going to jail. When the police coming out, the police taking them to jail. Yeah, I'm telling you, listen,
they're doing the most fighting. They take it off.
Okay. So what you think the uptick for? They doing the most fighting. They doing all this stuff. So guess what? All their action, their behaviors, their repetition now is catching up to them. Now they paying the piper. This is what we was hoping for. We getting it drip by drip, and now the drip starting to get bigger and bigger, but we getting it. So this is why I say, here's where the force come in. Me personally, my personal feelings is, I think Donald Trump need to go ahead and make an executive order saying for the next 4 years that he in office, no domestic violence calls in black neighborhoods get answered. And we'll weed that shit out real quick.
Yeah, man. And on that note, brother, I appreciate y'all because y'all done turned this shit way the other way. On that note, man, appreciate y'all brothers for coming up, man. Y'all have a wonderful night. Y'all niggas ain't finna make me fucking Ike Turner in 2026. Y'all wildin'. We ain't doing nothing by force, okay? No, sir. Listen, leave that bitch be, okay? Don't do nothing by force. Just cut that bitch off, okay? Shout out to motherfucker, who that? K-Count. It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. Cut her off, bro. Don't beat her. Just leave her, okay? That is the ministry over here, brother. Do not beat her. Leave her, brother. All right? Nigga, you going to jail. All right? Y'all trying to get a nigga definitely. All right? Okay.
You going to jail. That statement gonna send you to jail.
Yeah, brother. We can't have that ministry there, brother. But nah, man. Hey, it was a great conversation. All in all, man. Listen, at the end of the day, the man-woman shit. The reason these conversations are always going to exist because I told y'all everything's come down to the man and woman's relationship. That is the beginning of human existence. So this is why the conversation is never going to stop. As much as people want to try and make it seem like it's just oh so simple and then it need to be talked about. But the most important part of this shit, bro, find out what happiness is to you, right? And you need to motherfucking grade women by what makes you happy and what don't. If you can't tolerate that shit, bro, that little piece of pussy is not worth it. Do not hang around a bitch or let a bitch hang around you. You can't tolerate, bro, for the sake of some pussy. My nigga, find another one. Find another one. It's just as simple. Find another one, bro. Find another woman. Find one that's gonna actually, you as soon as you get off the bitch, you gotta be out of there. Or she gotta be out of there. Don't do that, bro. It's horrible. Yeah, man. Like I said, we not promoting the laying of hands outside of outside of prayer. All right, that's the only type of laying of hands that we promoting out here. Okay. All right. But no, man. Hey, I greatly appreciate y'all pull up on me, bro. Oh shit. Y'all don't deal. Miss Fantastic S24 on all social media platforms, man. That's that on that one. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Holla, we out.